Alright, so I've been getting asked a lot about chord variations, right? Taking three notes of different variations and applying them throughout your instrument. So we could go over a couple of these, but this is a great lesson to know because as a bass player, it'll help you understand harmony a little bit, and also, you know, as far as writing stuff goes, I mean, it's just a great lesson to learn it as a bass player. So I'm gonna attempt to show you the way my teacher taught me, and if you guys have any questions, just send me a message, and I'll be happy to answer them. Well, the first thing we're going to do is just play a G major scale in 2 octaves. We're going to do that again on 1 octave on your low E string. All on 1 string. Okay. Now we're gonna keep this motion going up the scale, but we're also gonna add another note, which is gonna be the third is the interval we're gonna add. So here's our first one, obviously, is G, right? So a third up from G. So 3 notes up the G major scale. 1, 2, 3. It's B. And we're going to put your third up an octave. So you've got G, G, and B. Root and third. Your next one is your 2. So we're going to do the same thing. 3 notes up the G major scale, but starting on A. 1, 2, 3, C, right? So we're going to put our C up an octave. We've got this shape. We got G and B, A and C. The next one we're going to go to our 3, so B, and 3 notes up the G major scale. Starting on B is D. Put it up an octave. Your next one, we're going to go to the 4. So your 4 is C. 3 notes up the G major scale. Starting on C is E. And that's the concept you're going to apply going throughout your bass. So you've got G and B, A and C, B and D, C and E, D and F sharp, E and G, F sharp and A, and G and B. And we're going to keep going up until you run out of frets on your bass, right? Until you can't go up anymore, I should say. So this is a basic third movement that that takes you throughout the key of G major. Now, if you want to add another note, let's add the 6th. The 6th is a color note, and it'll add a little more of a round and fuller sound to the chord. So we're going to keep your root and third. So we got G and B. But we're also going to add the 6th. So 6 notes up from G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the G major scale is E. So we're going to do G, which is your root, E, which is your 6th, and B, which is your third. And the third's on top, right? We put it up an octave. Next one, we're going to go to the 2. A, 6 notes up, and you're going to keep your root third here. 6 notes up, the G major scale, starting on A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F sharp. So you've got, that's your 1, your 2, So now your third note, the key of G is B. Keep your root in third, and we're gonna add the sixth. So 6 notes up the G major scale, starting on B, is G. So you got B, G, and D. Your next one is your 4, which is C. We got C and E. Add your 6, which is A. And you're going to apply this concept to the rest of your bass. So this this root, 6th, and 3rd is just one variation. Let's do one more variation for right now, and this one will be even simpler. It's gonna be root, and let's do this one in C, just to do it in another key. So we get a feel for doing it in other keys. So we're doing the key of C. So we're gonna do root 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And your 7. So you've got a root 4 and major 7. And we're gonna take this and apply it throughout your bass. So the next one, the two of C is D. 4 notes up C major, starting on D. 1, 2, 3, 4 is G. And your 7th is going to be C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's just barring your fingers across the strings like that. So you've got, here's your 1, your 2, your 3. So your 3rd is E. Your 4th, right across the string to A, and your 7th, right across the string to D. Now this next one, we're on the 4, and we can't. So 4 notes up the major scale, the C major scale, starting on F. 1, 2, 3, 4, and B. So F, B, and your 7th is E. Going up to your 5, G, C, and F sharp. Your 6, A, D, and G. Your 7th, B, E, and A. Back to your root. So take some time with these two variations and understand why those are the notes that you're picking and you're playing, and because it's one thing to just hear it, but to understand why you're playing those notes is what you really want to feel confident about. So hopefully this is a good start, and hit me up with any questions.